What is good, y'all? SCG Game, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame back with another Detroit Tigers rebuild video. And today, the journey is finally getting ready to come to an end as we are starting the very last series of this MLB The Show rebuild series. And it is the World Series, where we try to go back to back after winning last year's World Series in a sweep versus the Padres. We're going to try to go ahead and take care of a division rival for them in the Los Angeles Dodgers, who actually beat them too as well earlier in the postseason. But we will be taking on the Dodgers here this time around in the World Series. So keeping it in the NL West versus the AL Central, but looking to repeat the same exact results, as this team is no slouch at all. Great pitching, great hitting, and I'm looking forward to a great World Series here. But if you guys are ready to enjoy it, make sure you guys hit the like for your boy. Subscribe if you're brand new, and comment down below. I really need some advice down below. The Madden series will be coming up after this, so I need you guys to tell me, what would you guys rather see from a standpoint of me playing or slow sim? Slow sim would come with me actually being on the camera. Me playing would come with post-commentary style, much like this series. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try to get up a poll here in the next couple of weeks. But here we have a little bit of a postseason comparison. You see they've gone 9-2, having to play in the wildcard round. We're 7-2. Runs per game is about even. Our ERA is way better, and our WHIP is better. So that shows you the pitching has been carrying us to this point. And it's going to be something that hopefully gets us this win. Now, Patrick Sandoval will be our leadoff ace technically here in this World Series. 2 starts, a 2-0 record. He's only given up 1 earned run throughout all the innings that he's pitched here. He's been phenomenal. Ever since the postseason started, he was phenomenal in the regular season too. And here today, we're looking to get off to a very good start, as Tariq Skubal had to close out that last series for us. And I don't think he would have started the series regardless, as Sandoval has clearly been the ace of the pitching staff here. It's been between him and Jesus Luzardo. They've both been putting up fantastic starts. So I'm glad we at least have 2 guys to kind of choose from and argue back and forth with. But Sandoval had the better stamina, so we're letting him kick things off here. And hopefully he puts together another strong outing, gives me 7-8 more innings. Give me another shutout if we can. I'll take it. And we'll, get out of here. We'll even limp out there if we have to with the 1-0 victory. As that one's on the ground floor. We'll throw this one down to Guerrero Jr. for the very first out in the 2026 World Series. I think that's the year we're in right now, 2026, 2027. But getting the first out here, having to go up against Gunnar Henderson with nobody on. Vaughn throws the routine ball over to first, and it's never routine when he gets it, but we're just glad when he makes his plays, because then I don't have to stress, struggle, and have heart attacks. As next up, we do have Mookie Betts here batting third in this Dodgers lineup, batting .275 through this postseason so far. Has been a strong 3-bat for him, but he will take this pitch and pop it right back up the 4 behind the plates. And so go ahead and make the easy glove play and transition us over, as we will be set to face up against Walker Buehler. Not having the best postseason here. He does have a win, 26 in the 3rd innings, a 1.1 WHIP, but a 5 ERA. So he hasn't been exactly pitching his best baseball here in the postseason. But it looks like they want to go with him here today to get the series kicked off. And remember, we do have home field advantage for winning the All-Star game. So the first 2 will be here, as well as the last 2 if they're needed. But the middle 3 will be in LA. So the Dodgers' goal here is to just try to steal one on the road and go back home with a chance to try to win it against us. And our whole goal is to stop that if possible. And getting this kicked off here is a great hit by Morris Jones that unfortunately will die out. Maybe no win today, as I want to go ahead and just get killed out in the outfield for the first out of our bats. And ooh, how do you take that one to kill? It's probably why you have a .275 average right now. You should be hitting well over 300, but instead that average is going to trickle on down a little bit further as he times this up well, but popped it sky high to center field. Vladimir Guerrero, nobody on base, batting .382 this postseason. Gets a hold of a circle change, but lines it right to center field as well. So 3 good timed balls right down the middle of the plate almost for all of them, and nowhere to go. These is to the bottom of the 2nd here, as we already know Sandoval's going to do his thing pitching-wise. Let's keep focused on these bats to see if we can score across a run for him. And it won't happen on that swing, as that one gets checked and called for strike number 3, leading to Riley Green taking a cutter low in the zone that'll get down into the gap. That was hit pretty hard, though, so we'll have to see if he's able to scamper into second base, which it looks like he will, as the throw goes more towards third. And there we go. We're in scoring position just that quick, just that easy. We might be able to get an RBI here as our team RBI postseason leader. Also leading in average, tied for first in home runs. Looking like the postseason MVP right now, Andrew Vaughn. Despite all the errors that my man gets, he does hold weight with that bat. And that's why he stays in the lineup. 1-2. Called strike 3 on the black. Good pitch though. Not really much you probably could do with that one. That is perfectly on the line. You just kind of got to hope for a call on that one, but it does not go our way. At least the Gonzalez timing up a fastball good by his chest, but popping his guy out to center field. So we'll go ahead and jump things up to the 5th as we've seen 4 innings pretty much of no runs coming around. The bats have been held in check on both sides, as nobody is yet to break through on either side's ace pitcher. Sandoval still looking strong here through 4 1/3. 52nd pitch coming through here. That'll be a check swing, but call strike anyway to Gene Brown, who chops this one on the ground to Keith Clemens. Easy routine play over to first, and they got him. Hopefully we don't see him go down with the injury yet again. I think he's had an injury so many times here recently to end the season that I don't even know what to think about. I really didn't remember his durability being so low in the past, but this year it's really shown out. And hopefully we'll have him for the full World Series, as we do get a walk there off Jordan Westberg, which brings up James Outman, batting 184 down here in the 9 spot. He did walk in his first at bat and gets a hit in his second. So he's being clutch in his first 2 at bats, not being a liability that his average would say that he is. Which leads it back up to the top of the lineup here. 2 outs. And Darrell Weaver, who is 0 for 2 on the day, gets a chance to be clutch for the Dodgers, swinging over the top of that circle change for strike number 2. And then boops this one in the outfield. Green will have to go and play this one off a bounce. He will, but he'll stutter step. So the throw coming into the plate will be well behind. And finally, some offense goes for the Dodgers as they go up 1-0 here late in the game. And I gotta say, I don't know what was with that animation there. They made my man just like stutter step like we weren't in the World Series, and the potential tying run was running to the plate. And then the chopper here on the ground, Sandoval will go ahead and just take care of it himself. But 1 run does come across here. And now, I mean, it's up to us, though. 1 run is not a lot. We have scored way more than that, so we're not, too worried here just yet. As Sandoval, we know he's a good pitcher. He's going to keep it here for us, as that's going to be out number 1 off Mookie Betts to right field. And then Miguel Vargas, who's hitting 4 for them, chops this one on the ground for Guerrero as he knocks it off the glove. The throw will have to be quick to the pitcher. They got him in time. Great play by Guerrero. That's why we got him moved back over to first. I don't think Bond making that play. I can't remember how many. I wish I could show like a split of that. How many of his errors came while he was at first before we switched him over to third base. Just because I'd rather have his arm than his fielding ability, because it seemed like that was messing up a lot of plays. And we can't have the throws going over to first base and he's not able to pick them or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm glad he's over at third base for right now as we get the strikeout that we need to get out of the inning. And Patrick's still pitching here well into the 8th inning. Only 86 pitches through the 7-inning mark. And the score is still 1-0. So, I mean, he's pitched great. Only thing you could ask for better would be a shutout. But it wouldn't even matter because we haven't even scored any runs. This is going to be a bloop base hit into the outfield. Jones is going to have to come in and grab it. We got to see how much longer Patrick is going to stay in this ball game here, as energy and stamina will become an issue here. That's going to be a bunt that they lay down. Sandoval's going to go ahead and get it. Throw goes over to second base. They get the lead runner, but won't be in time for the double play. Smart play by Sandoval, though. Great speed and efficiency. Grabbing, spinning, and turning around to get the leadoff runner. And now that gives us a chance to possibly get a double play here to end the inning, as Mookie Betts takes this one out to left field. And is about, I think that's at 3.1 feet away from a 2-run homer. Instead, we'll get the double play ball that we need. 4-6-3. And that's what happens when you just barely miss those home runs. Something bad always ends up happening right after, and he grounded into the double play that his team did not need. They still have the lead, though, and we're still timing up these balls well. As Fernando Gonzalez, another goodly time four-seamer right down the middle. Not able to do anything with it. And Walker Buehler, you might notice his pitch count is extremely low. 72nd pitch is about to come here in the 8th inning. And that's because we've been timing up so many of these good. They have been balls right down the middle. You want to take and have long at bats like that, but he's almost always throwing them right down the middle. Here, maybe he's getting a little bit tired, so he's losing handle of it a little bit. But a lot of the pitches we've been swinging at have been good pitches, like what Gonzalez swung at, and just leading right to a glove. See, look, there goes a cutter. Now, at the time, we were very early on it, trying to get a jump on it, but weren't able to do anything. And this time around, I swear I looked like I held up in time. They're going to say I went all the way around the slider. So that'll be a strikeout for Harry Ford. And it'll be up to Morris Jones now to get something moving. As if it's not going to be him, it's going to be 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom of the 9th. Buehler Throwing pitch number 81 upstairs for ball 1. And then gets the slider down low to swing through. Strikeout again. And that'll lead us to the top of the 9th, where we're just going to leave in Sandoval. I mean, no need to waste the bullpen if I don't have to. He's only giving up 1 run. He's still pitching good. We do have the bullpen up and ready should I need it. But right now, I mean, if he can get us out of here just a complete game, that'd be great. Save the bullpen stamina, as that's going to actually be a base hit up the middle now. We're still up 1-0 here. So maybe let's try to get the bullpen up and ready, get somebody warmed up for us just in case he can't make it through this inning. Chaz McCormick is 0 for 3 on the day. We're looking to make it 0 for 4 as he lines this one into center field. Jones is going to have to go pick this one up too as well. That's 2 back-to-back base hits for the Dodgers. Probably the best offense we've happened to see all day, and it'll actually lead to Sandoval finally going and getting pulled, man. We're going to go get the skipper out, man, and bring in Jordan Hicks. 2 games this postseason, 4 innings of work, and we're looking to see if he can still be solid here. Just get these last 3 outs and take us up out of here. That's going to be a base hit into the outfield. Green's going to have to come in and play it. Strong arm, so they're going to go ahead and hold the runner. And this will be bases loaded now. No outs for Gene Brown. And this could go wrong really quickly and really balloon this lead up for him, which is not what we need going into the 9th. 1 run is pretty easy, but 4, that's where things could get difficult. Thankfully, we have the ground ball specialist and Jordan Hicks here as he gets a check swing there on the slider, getting called. 2-2. Chopped on the ground. Torres is going to have to come in and play it. He's going to throw to the plate to get the lead runner. He's got him back over to first base. That's a 4-2-3 double play. Just like that, we get the 2 outs that we need. And now any out here on Jordan Westberg will do. No sack fly worries. No worries at all because we're just going to go ahead and get the chase there for the strikeout. And just like that, Walker Buehler is going to come back up with a chance to get a complete game shutout here in game 1 if we cannot stop him. He will face 3, 4, and 5 as Akil Baddoo takes a 4-seamer upstairs right to a glove. Once again, timed up well by the chest and still couldn't do anything with it. Vladimir Guerrero gets the same type of pitch here. Pulls it deep into left field, right into the glove of the outfielder right at the wall. Going to be Torres next. He'll take the same type of pitch. This one a little bit lower. Similar area, but that'll get over his head. That's going to be a ball well above his head for a double there as he leaped for it. Just wasn't able to get it. They're actually going to go to the bullpen here now. As I mean, I probably would too. You was giving up a lot of hard hit balls. You just had 3 straight, and that one just kind of got lucky that the outfielder couldn't reach it. As they're going to go ahead and bring in David Bednar. Their closing pitcher, he's 5 for 6 here in the postseason. I see no reason to get a pinch runner. I mean, he's not the he's not the winning run right now. He's just the tying run. So any base hit should bring him across, and we want to be cautious anyway, as that'll be a 4-seamer upstairs that we're just laid on and will reach the glove of the center fielder. A very, very heartbreaking game, disappointing game, anger-inducing game. As it seemed like we were timing up everything they were throwing at us well, it just was not our day here. The MLB guys were not smiling down upon the Dodgers today, as it seemed like everything they did led right to a glove, and they got the 1 run that they needed, being the Dodgers, to go to come out of here with a 1-0 Game 1 victory. Buehler 8 2/3, only 3 hits given up, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. That is a pitiful performance for our offense. To only pick up 3 hits and overall 5 base runners. Now, great job from Patrick Sandoval holding it down though for us, going 8 innings there this time around. But Akil, Gleiber, and Riley, thank y'all for getting hits here today. Vaughn got his 3rd error, and Sandoval 8 innings, 5 hits, 5 Ks, 3 walks. But we cannot have another game like that if we expect to get victories. We cannot be walking out with 3 hits unless those 3 hits are 3 solo home runs. Or better yet, the 2 walks come, one of the home runs is a 3-run homer, and then 2 solo home runs. I'll take that. That's the only way I'm accepting 3 hits and 2 walks. As it'll lead us into game 2, still here in Comerica Park, as now we have our other ace, Jesus Luzardo, coming in to help us out with trying to get that trophy. I know y'all saw how nice and gold it looked, as he has 2 starts, 1.93 ERA in 14 innings, so I think that equates to about 2 or 3 earned runs given up. .71 whip, though he has not been giving up very many hits, little to no walks, and striking out a good amount of batters. 1 strikeout an inning is what he's averaging. So looking to get similar results here today. Let me know down below, where do you guys see this series going, and who do you guys predict to win this World Series? What do you see it going to, and who do you predict to win? You already know it's going to at least go to, I mean, if you want us to win, it's going to at least go to game 5. But we could always get swept. That is always a possibility here, but hopefully not with Luzardo on the mound, and this offense can wake back up in front of these home fans, as they are not trying to see another scoreless ball game. As that's a bunt back to the backstop. That'll be foul. Gunnar Henderson trying everything to get on base here in this game. He won't even need it, though, as that's going to be a long drive into the gap here. 89 speed is quite a bit, so he's going to have to race Jones to the ball as Jones bumps up against the outfield wall, and that'll be a one-out triple for Gunnar Henderson. How do you give up a one-out triple to left field? We ain't even been able to get those, but we be hitting rockets when they be going to the gap. That was a slow roller into the wall, so I guess I can't really blame him. But already looking like it's taking a lot of pitches here to get through this first inning. We need to get Betts down without giving up a fly ball here, and we'll get the call strike on the four-seamer upstairs. He got froze. Got plenty of time to go warm back up in the dugout, as it'll leave up Miguel Vargas. Trying to be the hero for him, but all he'll do is just ground over to Torres for the first out or last out of the inning. And we'll get out of the leadoff triple situation, leading us to face off against Brady Singer, who really looks like their ace. 3 starts, 2-0 record, 1.23 ERA. My boy has been looking fantastic in these postseasons, and we got to go up against him after having a cold day against somebody that was struggling. Great. Hopefully the bats had plenty of time to warm up, because last night was not it. As that's a great way to go to get this game started. At least base hit up the middle. Morris Jones still leading off with well over 300 average, so we love to see that. And we'll have to see if he takes off here for second base here at all. As Akil Badu will step into the plate too as well, trying to get a visual for what the pitcher's going to do so we can see if we want to take off. As we will take off on pitch 3. We're going to let that one go by. He'll slide in there easily safe. So we can see the strike down the middle for the second base runner. And then get one right off the left butt cheek, or right butt cheek. So we'll go ahead and take our way down first and second now. No outs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One of the first times that we can say he's come up in the first inning with 2 guys on and a guy in scoring position. Almost in 1,000 OPS right now. 6 RBIs. We would love to make it 9 here if we can, as that's going to be a fly ball out to right field. We're going to go ahead and tag up with Morris Jones, as the throw is going to come into third base, but be well up the line. Just like that, another sac fly, though, scores us a run. And we already have more runs than we did yesterday. Can Torres do it? Ooh, I can see the vision there. Slider upstairs. He was really going for the sac fly on that one, but then swings through the slider downstairs. So now it's going to take a hit to be able to score Morris Jones. And we do not want to get out of this without scoring anything. So Riley Green, please. Base hit up the middle. No, it's going to get to the glove. And nice flip by the shortstop there that time around. Still not able to do anything, which will lead us to Andrew Vaughn in the second. As we look to try to get his bat going here early. Brady Singer gets him one upstairs. That's a perfect slider, but right to the third baseman. Looks like today we are unlucky yet again. I can't say we timed that one up good, but still a slider down the middle from one of our best power hitters, ending up in the dirt and then following that up with a sinker in the dirt. It just hurts to see these balls going when you know they could be in the outfield. Keith Clemens, first pitch he sees, slider upstairs. This one's perfectly timed up. You can't give me a better ball than that. And that is out of here. Solo home run by Keith Clemens, his 3rd of the postseason. 443 feet as that ball went bye-bye. Deep solo home run to center field of all places too. And this is not his typical pull. That one is out to center field. He's got 3 home runs since coming back from his most latest injury too, because he did have one in the postseason if y'all remember. The second he came back, he hit 2 pulled. Now he gets one to center field. And this one gives us the lead this time around. So now we are up 1-0. This will be a great game to have one of those shutouts like they had yesterday. But hold on. Looks like we ain't done. Ford draws a walk over to first. Morris Jones maybe could take advantage of a rattled Brady Singer here. We're not mad at the takes right now. 1-1. Lining this one. Third baseman reaches out with the glove and grabs it, though. Great play. I honestly thought that was going to scoot his way past him, but he reached out, pulled that one back in, firmly grasped it, and then threw it over to first to make a good play over there. Then Vaughn's going to range in on this one. Throw is perfect, but not in time. He's actually got one of the strongest arms on the team, too, so I don't know if anybody else would have did any better. Yes, he does have 90 arm strength, so yeah, not too many people have above 90 arm strength. As they'll go ahead and get their leadoff base runner here with a bunt. Then answer right back what they called strike three on Darrell Weaver. That one was clearly a strike. I don't know what he even turned around for. That one wasn't even close to the black. And then we get a walk-off Gunnar Henderson. That's what being close would look like. As Mookie Betts will be up next with a runner in scoring position now for them. Trying to tie up this ball game here early. That's going to be a fly ball out. Green's going to range back. They'll definitely move the runner up. But we'll see what they do with it here. This is going to go all the way to third base itself. Shoot, if it's going to roll and bounce like that, you might as well just kept rounding, going to home and test it out. Why not? Because you're just going to wait for Miguel Vargas to go in and get you in. As that's a base hit that gets past Torres. Tie ball game. Lazardo, maybe, not as sure as Patrick Sandoval, but, I mean, I was hoping to try to get a shutout here today. He's, I think, the only one that's actually done it here. Is this going to be a base in the outfield? Runner's going to come into the plate. As bad dude throws that one well up the line. Not even close to the plate, actually. And now it's 2-1. We finally go ahead and get us a lead. And unfortunately, it leads to us giving it right back the very next inning. And yes, we're jumping quite a far ahead here as Matt Manning is now stepping into the game in long relief here in the 7th. As the score has not changed since then. Like I told you, the bats have been cold this series on both sides, really, honestly. As that's a bunt. They're having to bunt for their base hits to start their rallies. As that's exactly how they took the 2 runs last time. But we have not been able to stop them from getting the things that they want here today. There's Gunnar Henderson with a leadoff runner at first base. We'll look to try to increase their lead here. That's already at 2-1. 2-2 here. Chopped on the ground. That's a liner that they go ahead and grab. And good tag. I cannot believe the play that they just made on that one. I haven't actually seen that one in the whole series I think we've been playing. That was a line drive out. Guerrero caught and tagged the runner all at the same time. So great play there. I mean, heads up play. Not what you can do if you're the runner. You're never really expecting something like that. And it leads to us getting out of that inning with a fly ball to a kill. They're going to go ahead and bring in J.P. Frierson. Dipping into their bullpen now here late in the game. As we only have about 9 more outs here left to try to get one more run on this board at least to take it to extras. Fernando Gonzalez leading us off here in the 7th inning. Been pretty cold this postseason, hitting barely above 200. But I'd say most of that's been unlucky too as well. I mean, a lot of his balls have been good pitches to swing at. As that one he probably should have went for, but the luck he's been having, I knew that ball wasn't going to go anywhere. That would have most likely just been a pop out or fly out to the outfield, if anything. So no reason to swing at that one. He goes in and walks back to the dugout as Keith goes in and walks over to first base. And hands things over to Harry Ford now. 0-2. Call strike 3, questionably in on the knees. As he's going to argue that call a little bit, and I understand it completely. If I could come out of the dugout to argue, I would. As that was not even close. Now, thankfully, they go even not closer, and Morris Jones will walk over to first base. But we should right now have at least 4, still up to the batter's box or something. But that walk will be the end of JP's day, and they'll bring in Vinny Carrera, who has a pretty bad ERA too as well. And we have runners in scoring position, first and second, 2 outs. Akil, who has been cold so far this series and in the postseason compared to what he normally does. But we know he can heat up at any moment. Liner right over to second base. He'll go ahead and glove that one with ease, though. And see, just early on that one, I don't see how that's on the ground a second, but it is what it is. We get out of that inning without being able to do anything. And then Matt Manning holding it down for us, just trying to keep it a 1-run lead for the Dodgers. As he gets strikeout on first dude. Second dude, fly ball out to Jones as he goes and gloves that in, and that'll lead us right to Gabriel Monero, who will be 0 for 4 on the day as he flies this one out to green. So we'll take things down to the bottom of the 8th here as we're going to look to make something shake here. We still have a couple more outs. As not if Guerrero's going to swing like that, we don't. Gleyber Torres up next, bottom of the 8th, 1 out here as he lines this one to the outfield. Do we have a chance to make a play? No, we do not. That one's flying out. They're actually, after that out, I guess maybe he was tired. They're going to go back to the bullpen again. Bringing the third reliever of the ball game here, Anthony Misowicz. Facing off against Riley Green. Throws him a cutter upstairs that looks pretty good. Going deep back to right field. That ball is out of here. There you go, Riley Green, his team leading 5th home run this postseason, taking over the sole lead that him and Vaughn were sharing. As that is the clutchest time to hit one of these home runs. 368 feet, but we don't care how far it goes when it just ties up the ball game for us. All we need is those opportunities to get to extra innings and then score that extra inning runner to just get up out of here, walk-off style, hopefully. As now, we do still have another chance, though, as Vaughn is up. And he can go ahead and tie that home run lead right back if he's feeling competitive. 1-2. Check this swing. They're going to say he went around again. Not too many times when we check our swings, they go down and check with the umpires, which I noticed they don't do it a lot, honestly. I'll say that's for both sides either. They don't really do a whole lot of checking down to first and third base. The home plate umpire calls it for the most part. I don't even know if he's honestly the best judgment to call those, to see if he broke the plane of the plate. But hey, it is what it is. It led to us going to the top of the 9th here. Matt Manning still doing his thing. Looks like he has a chance here to go 3 innings strong and not even give up really a single hit here, as he's only 23 pitches through, not even close to being tired. But there it is, the solo home run that ruins it all. James Outman, batting under 200 when the series started, hits postseason home run number 2. And it just so happens to be the home run that gives them back the lead here in the top of the 9th with 2 outs. 1 out away from at least going to the bottom of the 9th with a walk-off chance, or at least taking this into extra innings. And of course, we get hit with a solo home run by one of the worst players in the lineup, leading them to go to their closer, David Bednar, coming right back out to shut us down yet again. As it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for us. Maybe we'll get some 9th hitting magic too as well. Will Harry Ford give us a home run? Did you see their splits for Gonzalez? He's hitting way better against lefties. The reason he's struggling so much is against these righties. As David looking to work that advantage to him, but so far has a 3-0 count now. And then gets a 4-seamer upstairs, and we're always falling victim to it with Gonzalez. Flied out to left field when he could have had the walk. Next up will be Keith Clemens, as we're down to our final 2 outs here today. Tying run still in the hole, or the on-deck circle. Winning run. Actually, no, tying run at the plate. Winning run in the on-deck circle. If he could just find a way to get on base here. Chopper up the middle. Slow roller, but it will get past second base. I think even if he picks that up, I don't think he has enough time to throw it. That's a lot of speed by Keith going down the base pass. As now we finally have our runner up here, and then Harry Ford, he's done it before. This time it goes a little bit too strong. That's a backflip to the pitcher, and they get him. I wish we actually had challenges for that one so I could see. I don't know. I think we might have beat it out, but oh well. It'll lead us at least to Morris Jones with the runner in scoring position. Gets the 4-seamer upstairs when he had a good pitch to hit on pitch 1. And that'll be the Dodgers' 2nd victory. So they do the unheard of. The Cardinals sin that you don't want as the home team. They came in and didn't steal 1, but stole both games in Comerica Park. A 1-0 shutout in the first one. A 3-2 come from behind, basically victory here in the 9th inning for the second one. As they're excited celebrating on our field, Singer goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. Only able to muster up 1 earned run. A little bit better of a day for offense, but still not enough to get it done. And honestly, the pitching staff, I'm kind of upset too that we gave up 3 runs there. Matt Manning, I just didn't know where that home run came from. Thank you, Keith Clemens, for the 2-hit day, though. Green and Clemens both for their home run, so I love that. Vaughn gets his 4th error. They're not leading to runs, thankfully, but he's still getting up errors here. And Matt Manning gets charged with the L. Jesus Luzardo, 6 innings, 2 earned, 5 Ks, 7 hits allowed, 3 innings, 2 hits, and a strikeout there for Matt Manning. But it leads us to a tough road, because now it's almost like the Dodgers have home field advantage. They're up 2-0 with 3 straight games at home. We need to at least win 2 of these 3 to have a chance to bring us back. So Casey Mize will be the pitcher in the next episode. We will get games 3 and 4 in the next one. So if we get swept, the series will end tomorrow. If we manage to win at least 1 game, the series will continue. So you guys will have to tune back in to see what happens, man, as Casey's going to try to keep our season alive. And I can't believe it depends on him. But, I mean, I can't trust Tariq right now to come in and do it. And Casey's actually pitched pretty well in his one start. So we'll be up against David Peterson. If you guys are ready for the episode, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure I see you guys back here when the next episode drops. Turn the post notifications on so you can know when that is. And I hope you guys are ready for all the other upcoming series that I have coming to the channel, man. Me, boy, SGG, aka the King of Game, aka SmooveGotGame. And I'll catch you guys in the next Detroit Tigers rebuild video. I'm out for today, y'all. Later.